The City of Portland and the Athletic Department at Portland High School welcome you to Hadlock Field for Bulldogs baseball. Today we welcome our SMAA rivals, the Tigers of Biddeford High School. Here are today's starting lineups and batting orders. First for Biddeford. Leading off the shortstop, number 12, Carter Edgerton. Batting second, the designated hitter, number 14, Curtis Edgerton. Hitting third and playing first base, number 13, Hunter DeMule. Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 9, Matt Roussel. Hitting fifth and catching, number 2, Ashton Crowell. Batting sixth, the pitcher, number 15, Will Harriman. Batting seventh and playing left field, number 3, Nick Lyons. Hitting eighth and playing center field, number 4, Delano Hale. Batting ninth, the right fielder, number 7, Seth Perry. And starting at second base, number 8, Kieran O'Connor. Here are the starting lineups and batting orders for your Portland Bulldogs. Leading off at second base, number 9, Donnie Tachi. Hitting second, the center fielder, number 5, Ben Stasium. Hitting third, the right fielder, number 27, Ben Sawyer. Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 10, Griffin Buckley. Batting fifth and playing shortstop, number 2, Billy Barnard. Batting sixth and playing left field, number 20, Jake Loranger. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, number 13, Max Brown. Hitting eighth and playing third base, number 24, Danny Tachi. Batting ninth and catching, number 22, Sam Nope. And starting on the mound for the Bulldogs today, number 39, Brian Riley. Do you have an anthem, do you know, Henry?
Yes, sir, right here, bud.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we would ask that you please rise as we honor America and those who protect her with the playing of our national anthem.
All right, top of the first inning, here we go. Leading off for Biddeford, number 12, Carter Edgerton. First pitch of the ball game's a line shot out to left, and just out of the reach. And Edgerton around first, and a lead-off stand-up double on the first pitch of the ball game. Now batting, number 14, Curtis Edgerton.
Number 14, Curtis Edgerton.
Pitch is up high, ball one. Down low, ball 2. And it's a line shot. One hopper to the shortstop, throws over, and he gets them. Runner stays at second base, 1 down. Now batting, number 13, Hunter Demule.
Number 13, Hunter Demule.
Demule. Sorry about that. And he swings through that one, strike 1. And right back to the pitcher, and the runner does take off. Pitcher gets the safe out there. Rather than trying to throw to third, he could have probably hit him, but why take a chance on the ball getting away, get the guaranteed out? Now it's 2 outs. Now number 9, Mark Roussel. And he swings at a low and outside pitch, strike 1. High and outside, ball 1, 1-1. Check swing, called strike. 1-2. Catches the outside corner of the plate. Carter Edgerton on third. 2 down here, top of the first. And it's a line shot. Down the right field line, runner scores. So Carter Edgerton comes in on a single to right field by Matt Roussel. So it's now 1-0, Biddeford.
Number 2, Ashton Kroll.
Now batting number 2, Ashton Kroll. We're going to have a visit to the mound here. Quick visit. Trying to see maybe there's a little strategy here by Biddeford on something. They just want to be careful. We'll keep our eye on Roussel over here at first base. Not a big lead, but he is leaning towards second. And it's a called strike. 0-1. Another foot lead over there, a little bit longer. Throw over. Slides in safely. Pitch is outside, 1-1. You can see Rousseau, as soon as the pitcher looks like he's coming home, he definitely creeps out there to a longer lead. He'll have to be careful of that, though. Pitch is up high, ball 2. Pitch is up high, ball 3. 3-1 count here. Catches the inside corner of the plate for a called strike, full count. Runner will be off with the pitch. Just got to make sure the pitcher does throw it. Timeout. And it's a called third strike. Catches the outside corner of the plate. The batter crew all knew that it was a strike, and he walks back to the dugout. So, in the middle of the first inning, it's Biddeford 1, Portland coming up. Here we go, bottom of the first inning, leading off for Portland, number 9, Donnie Tachi. First pitch by Biddeford is called strike, 0-1. In the dirt, ball 1. And it's a line shot to the second baseman, and he loses the handle of it. And Tachi on it first. So, leadoff batter here for Portland on. Now batting, number 5, Ben Stasium.
The center fielder,
And
Ben Stasium.
in the house, sitting down there enjoying the ball game is ball 1. Sorry, got distracted. And down there is Peter Gribbin is in the house. And it's a balk. So the Biddeford pitcher moves Donnie Tachi up. So Stasium here with nobody out has a chance to tie the ball game up with a hit. And he pops it up into the stands. 1-1 count. And it's popped way up in the infield. Let's see who calls it. And the shortstop takes it. 1 down. Now batting, number 27, Ben Sawyer.
The right fielder, number 27, Ben Sawyer.
High and outside, ball 1. And it's a line shot. Oh, what a play by the shortstop. And he throws him out. Shortstop just saved a run right there. Nice play.
The first baseman, number 10, Griffin Buckley.
So now batting, the cleanup hitter, number 10, Griffin Buckley. Donnie Tachi now on third. And it's a fly ball out to center field. Center fielder underneath it. And he makes the catch for the third out. So after one complete inning, it's Biddeford 1, Portland 0.
No errors, 1 left.
Top of the second inning. Now leading off for Biddeford is number 15, Will Harriman.
The pitcher, number 15, Will Harriman.
And he swings through that one, 0-1. Just a bit outside, 1-1. The one thing I notice here when covering high school baseball games here at Hadlock, when there's not a large crowd like the Sea Dogs, you can really hear that catcher's mitt pop. Up high, ball 2. And it's back up this way. 2-2. Batter calls timeout. The pitcher for Portland, Riley, is definitely deliberate out there. Takes his time. And the batter swings through that one for a strikeout. Now batting number 3, Nick Lyons.
Left fielder, number 3, Nick Lyons.
Pitch is high, ball 1. Right across the plate for a called strike, 1-1. Timeout again. And it's a ground ball to the shortstop. Picks it up, throws it over, and he throws it high. It's off the glove of the first baseman. So the leadoff runner here for Biddeford, second batter, is on. Lions. Now batting number 4, Delano Hale.
The center fielder, number 4, Delano Hale.
Delano, sorry. We'll keep our eye out on Lions on first. And he pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's a called strike, 0-1. The thing about the way Riley's pitching is the runners on base can't really read him because he's not quick and he's deliberate, and so they got to worry about getting caught off the bag. That's called a ball, 1-1. He's got a good lead over there now. And it's a ground ball to the shortstop. Scoops it up, throws to second, throws to first, and he's safe. But now there are 2 outs. Got the lead runner.
The right fielder, number 7, Seth Perry.
And 9th batter in the order, number 7, Seth Perry. We'll keep our eye out on Hale at first. Pitch is high, ball 1. And not quite sure if the umpire was attempting to call that a strike. It looked pretty close. Batter stepped out, but it's called a ball, 2-0. I think if it was a right-handed batter, that may have been called a strike because it looked like it's usually in that same spot on the outside corner of the plate. But with a lefty, 3-0 count. And he walks him on 4 straight pitches. So, first and second here now. We're back to the top of the order. Now batting, number 12, Carter Edgerton. So, we'll have to be careful with this batter. And that's called a strike on that outside corner of the plate to a right-handed batter. 0-1. Down low, 1-1. And it's a ground ball. One hopper to the second baseman, and he throws him out for the 3rd out of the inning. So, the middle of the 2nd inning. It's Biddeford 1, Portland 0. All right, top of the 3rd inning. Now leading off of Biddeford, number 14, Curtis Edgerton.
Number 14, Curtis Edgerton.
Called strike, 0-1. And it's a fly ball out to center field. Right fielder comes over though and grabs it for the out. 1 down.
The first baseman,
Now batting, number 9, Matt. Number 13, Hunter DeMule. Up high, ball 1. And it's a long fly ball out to right, and it's just over the right fielder's head. DeMule stand up double here with 2 outs, 1 out. Nice line shot. Right fielder ran, just couldn't catch up to it. Just over his glove. Now batting, number 9, Matt Rasul. Called strike over the plate, 0-1. just outside, 1-1. Down low, 2-1. Outside, 3-1. And he fouls it off. Full count. And he walks him. So now with 1 out.
The catcher, number 2, Ashton Crowell.
Biddeford putting a little something together here. Now batting number 2, Ashton Crowell. 1 out, 2 on here, top of the third. Biddeford leading 1-0. And that's a called strike, 0-1. High and outside, 1-1. Low and outside, 2-1. All the infield is playing back. Cannot let this ball get out of the infield. And that's ball 3. Three and 1 count. And it's a line shot out to center field. Center fielder makes a catch, but the runner does not tag. I would have thought the runner would have tagged to go down to third, but he doesn't. So now with 2 outs, runner's still on first and second. Now batting number 15, Will Harriman. High and outside, ball 1. And there was nobody there, but people were hollering back and the runner started going back. Low and outside, 2-0. And it catches the inside corner of the plate for a called strike. 2-1. I don't think Harriman liked the call, but and it's fouled off to the right. It's now even count, 2-2. 2 outs here, top of the third, 2 runners on. 2s across the board. And it's a line shot. That may score a run. Let's see what happens here. No, the runner is not coming home, so now the bases are loaded. Now batting number 3, Nick Lyons.
Number 3, Nick Lyons.
All right, we'll see if Riley can get out of this one here. Tightening his shoelace, taking a deep breath. Let's see what happens. Right across the plate, called strike, 0-1. And that catches the plate, 0-2. Too far outside, 1-2. And it's a fair ball down the left field line. 2 runs are going to score. And 3 runs are going to score. Here comes the play at third, and he slides in Pete Rose style safely. That ball must have went deep in. Can't really see the corner from up here. Must have went so deep into the left field corner, and it's a bases clearing triple for Nick Lyons. It's now 4-0 Biddeford. Now batting number 4, Delano Hale.
Number 4, Delano Hale.
And that's across the plate for a called strike. And Riley was 1 strike from getting out of this inning, but bases clearing triple. And that catches the outside corner of the plate, 0-2. In the dirt, ball 1. And catches just enough of it to foul it off. Up high, 2-2. And he swings through that one and strikes out. But here in the top of the third, Biddeford sends up 8 batters and scores 3 runs. So the middle of the third inning, it's Biddeford 4, Portland 0.
3 runs. 3 hits.
All right, bottom of the third inning. Now leading off for Portland is number 24, Danny Tocci.
Danny Tocci.
And he swings through that one, 0-1. Ground ball. Second baseman picks it up, throws him out. One down. Now batting, number 22, Sam Nope.
Number 22, Sam Nope.
Outside call. 1-0. Ground ball. Second baseman slides and throws. And it just gets away from the first baseman. I don't think he would have had him out, but that was a heck of a play by the second baseman to not let it get into the outfield. So back to the top of the order, it's number 9, Donnie Tocci. And we'll keep our eye out on Nope at first. And, oh, he was thinking about not swinging, but he swung. And they're going to get a double play. Nope must have been off on the pitch while I was over there watching the pop-up. Maybe he didn't quite see where it went, but he's off first base by a wide margin and thrown out. So, a double play. Pop-up leads to a double play. So, at the end of 3 innings, it's Biddeford 4, Portland 0. All right, top of the 4th inning. Now batting number 7, Seth Perry. Inside, ball 1. And it's fouled way off to the left up in the stands. 1-1. Up high, 2-1. And it's foul tipped off the catcher's mitt. 2-2 count. And it's down in the dirt, full count. And it's fouled back this way. And a good check swing there, because you never know what that was going to be called. And it's up high, he walks him. So back to the top of the order, it's number 12, Carter Edgerton. So,
the shortstop, number 12, Carter Edgerton.
and it's outside, ball 1. We'll keep our eye out on Perry on first. And it's popped up. Let's see who makes the catch. Catcher underneath it, and Nope makes the catch. Little Yogi Berra action there, basket catch.
The designated hitter, number 14, Curtis Edgerton.
Now batting, number 14, Curtis Edgerton. Back in plenty of time. Perry with not a big lead, with Biddeford leading 4-0. You don't think you want to take any chances, but he's out there, pretty good lead though. And that one's popped up back here. Up high, throw down, and he takes off, and he's going to get in there safely. That's the risk of throwing the ball down to first. It's got to be right on the button or that happens. So now Perry up at second base. We got a 1-1 count to Curtis Edgerton. Down low, 2-1. And it's a ground ball. Third baseman looks back the run of Perry and throws over, and he's called out. 2 down. Yeah, Perry wasn't going to go anywhere. That play was right in front of him, and the third baseman would have been right in his way. So heads up play by Perry.
Number 13, Hunter DeMule.
Now batting, number 13, Hunter DeMule. And it's grounded just foul. Inside, gets away. Perry down to third, standing up. So now another run for Biddeford, 90 feet away. 1-1 count on DeMule. And it's a ground ball just past the outstretched hands of the shortstop, and DeMule knocks in Perry for the 5th run.
The third baseman, number 9.
Now batting, number 9, Matt Rousseau. We'll keep our eye on DeMule at first. Not a big lead. And it's outside, ball 1. Right across the plate for a called strike, 1-1. Down low. Nope, tried to frame it, but it was down too low. 2-1. Right across the plate. 2-2 count. 2 down here. Top of the 4th inning. Biddeford with another run in to make it 5-0. And it's a line shot to center field, and it drops in front of the center fielder. So Biddeford here with runners on first and second with 2 down. And now batting number 2, Ashton Crowell.
The catcher number 2, Ashton Crowell.
Hits have been piling up here for Biddeford over the last few innings, and that's called a strike. 0-1. And that one's popped up back here, 0-2. Outside, 1-2. And it's fouled high and foul to the left. And he's called out looking for the 3rd out. But here in the top of the 4th inning, Biddeford comes up with another run. So middle of the 4th inning, it's Biddeford 5, Portland 0. Leading off here in the bottom of the 4th inning for Portland is number 5, Ben Stasium. Innings running short here for Portland. Right over the plate for a called strike. 0-1. Outside and low, gets away from the catcher to the backstop. Ben Sawyer picks it up. 1-1 count. And it's a hard hit ground ball. Off the glove of the 3rd baseman, no throw. That was a scorcher. Now batting, number 27, Ben Sawyer.
The right fielder, number 27, Ben
So we'll
Sawyer.
keep our eye on Stasium at first base. Well, he's got a good-sized lead. Ball drops right over for a called strike, 0-1. Portland's got to start chipping away at this lead here. Throw over, slides in safely. And he takes off. Pitch is high and outside. And he's in safely. Not a perfect slide, but he's in there. So Portland looking to manufacture a run. It's a 1-1 count. And that one's high. Not sure what he's trying to throw, but the last couple of pitches seem to have gotten away from him. 2-1. And it's right back to the pitcher. Oh no. And Stasium's caught in the middle. Here's a throw, and he is out. That ball looked like it was going to go right up the middle, but the pitcher said, no way. That's too bad. He was off on the crack of the bat. Unfortunately, the pitcher got the ball. So Stasium's out at second for the first out.
The first baseman,
And now
number 10,
Ben Sawyer's on.
Griffin Buckley.
Ben Sawyer's on at first, and now number 10 Griffin Buckley up at the plate. Right across the plate for a called strike. Throw over, he's in standing up. And it's a line shot out to left for a hit. So Sawyer up to second, Buckley on at first. Now up at the plate is number 2, Billy Barnard.
Shortstop number 2, Billy Barnard.
So Portland here with 1 out. The bottom of the 4th, runners on first and second. And the pitch is high and outside, 1-0. Drops over the plate, 1-1. Oh, that's called a ball. 2-1. And it's popped up. Third baseman, a couple of feet over, and he catches it. 2 down. Now batting, number 20, Jake Loranger.
The left fielder, number 20, Jake Loranger.
Outside, ball 1. Inside for a called strike, 1-1. Up high, 2-1. And he swings through that one, 2-2. 2-2 count here, 2 down in the bottom of the 4th inning. 2 runners on for Portland. And he just enough to foul it off. And it's a line shot. Oh, he calls it foul. Oh, not sure there. It looked like a little bit of white chalk popped up out there. I think the white chalk popped up out there. We don't have instant replay, but we get back to edit this footage, we'll take a look at it. Umpire's got a good line of sight down the, so it could have been dirt, but it looked like it was white chalk. And it's a ground ball. Shortstop, shuffle to the second baseman, and he gets him for the 3rd out. So after 4 complete innings, it's Biddeford 5, Portland 0. All right, top of the 5th inning. Leading off for Biddeford is number 15, Will Harriman, and Portland has a new pitcher, It is number 21, Walter Lewandowski. And the first pitch of the ball game by Walter is high and outside, ball one.
The Biddeford fifth is the pitcher, number 15, Will Calloway.
And it's a ground ball. Nice hop for the third baseman. He throws over, throws it high, but he stays on the bag. Nice play. One down. Now batting, number 3, Nick Lyons.
Nick Lyons.
Pitch is high, ball one. Outside, ball two. Right across the plate for a called strike. 2-1. And it's a ground ball to the third baseman. Picks that one up, throws over, and that ball gets away from the first baseman this time, so the runner's on. Now batting, number 4, Delano Hale.
The center fielder, number 4, Delano Hale.
And we'll keep our eye out on Lyons at first. And it's an attempted bunt, and it's a called strike. Big lead over there by Lyons. And umpire says he didn't pull his bat back, so the umpire calls a strike. Still an attempted bunt. Didn't pull the bat back with that ball in the dirt. So that helps out Portland. 0-2 count. And he swings through that one and strikes out. Now batting, number 7, Seth Perry.
The right fielder, number 7, Seth Perry.
So 2 down here. Lyons still on at first. And he almost hits him. 1-0. Oh, that's called a strike. Wasn't sure, couldn't really see, but it looked like it was a little low, but it must have just been across the knees. 1-1. Ooh, umpire calls him safe. That was pretty close. That drops over the plate. Nice pitch. 1-2 count. And it's a little ground ball. Scooped up by the second baseman, and no throw. Little bobble there. So now Biddeford with 2 runners on here with 2 outs in the top of the 5th inning. So now Lions down to second, Perry on at first. We're back to the top of the order. Number 12, Cutter Edgerton.
Number 12, Cutter Edgerton.
Infielders all playing back on the grass. Outfield grass. And it's high and inside, ball 1. Outside, ball 2. And that's called a strike. That looked like a little Louis T on pitch there. Looking back to center field and then throwing it over for a called strike. Outside, 3-1. No one there to throw it to, but it gives the runner Lions, letting the pitcher know Lions. Oh, and he walks him. So, bases loaded. Lions to third, Perry to second, and Cutter Edgerton on at first. Now, coming up with the bases loaded is number 14, Curtis Edgerton. That's called a strike. 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Too high. 2-1. And it's a ground ball. Scooped up by oh no, it's off the shortstop. And 2 runs are going to score. So 2 runs come in. Lions and Perry come in to score. And Cutter Edgerton goes to second. Curtis Edgerton on at first. And now batting is number 13, Hunter DeMule. So it's now 7-0. Biddeford. Inside. Ball 1. And it's a ground ball into right field. Here comes the runner around, and the throw is a little late. Another run scores. So DeMule knocks in Cutter Edgerton, and on the play, Curtis Edgerton goes over to third. It's now 8-0 Biddeford. Now batting, number 9, Matt Rasul.
The third baseman, number 5, Matt DeMule.
Pitcher fakes over to third. No one covering, but and it's a ground ball. And no throw by the third baseman, and another run comes in. So Curtis Edgerton comes in. DeMule goes to second, Rosolo on at first, and now batting is number 2, Ashton Crowell.
Number 2, Ashton
Ninth batter of the inning. It is now pitch is high, ball 1. It is now 9-0 Biddeford. Top of the 5th inning. And that's called a strike, 1-1. Up high, 2-1. The ball gets away, but not far enough for the runner to advance. And that's called a strike. Evens up the count. 2-2 here. 2 outs, 2 runners on. Top of the 5th inning.
That's your highlight right there.
Outside, full count now. Runners will be off with the pitch. Here we go. And it's a line shot out to the outfield. And the right fielder makes the catch for the 3rd out. But here in the top of the 5th inning, Biddeford comes up with 4 more runs. So in the middle of the 5th inning, it's Biddeford 9, Portland 0. All right, bottom of the 5th inning. Now leading off for Portland is number 13, Max Brown. And one change here for Biddeford. Hunter DeMule at first base is out, being replaced by number 22, Carter Burnell.
Number 13, Max Brown.
High and outside, ball 1. Across the plate for a called strike, 1-1. Across the plate for a called strike, 1-2. And it's a line shot. Just past the outreach glove of the second baseman. One hopper to the outfield. So the leadoff batter here for Portland, Max Brown on at first. Now batting number 24, Danny Tocci. And we'll keep our eye out on Max Brown at first. And the throw is over and he's in safely. Outside, ball 1. Outside, ball 2. Down low, ball 3. And it's a called strike. 3-1. Outside it, he walks him. So here in the bottom of the 5th, the first 2 batters for Portland are on. Brown down to second, Danny Tocci on at first. Now batting, number 22, Sam Nope. Across the plate for a called strike. And it's foul. 0-2 count. Up high, 1-2. And the ball gets away, but the runners do not move up. Didn't get far enough away. 2-2 count. And it's a foul ball out to the left. And he got just enough on it to foul it off, to stay alive. And it's now a full count. Harriman having a little trouble here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And he gets him swinging. That was a tough pitch. Can't take a chance on getting called out, but he swung through it. Now back to the top of the order, number 9, Donnie Tocci. In the dirt, ball 1. Right across the plate for called strike, 1-1. Up high, 2-1. And it's fouled off to the right, 2-2. And it's a ground ball past the first baseman. And here comes the runner. And there will not be a throw. So Portland gets their first run of the ball game here in the bottom of the 5th. Tocci knocks in Max Brown from second. And on the play, Danny Tocci goes over to third. Now batting is number 5, Ben Stasium. Right across the plate for a called strike, 0-1. And we'll see what Donnie Tocci on first does. It's being held on. and he takes off, and the pitch is low and outside, and it hits. Looks like it bounced and hit Tachi, but he's in safely. So now Portland with 2 runners, and Tachi down on one knee. Not quite sure where he got hit. Umpire kind of saying it was off the side of his face. So they're going to give him a couple seconds to compose himself. So now Portland with Danny Tachi on third, Donnie Tachi on second. And it's a line shot out to right and foul. Into the net out there by the picnic area. One and 2 count. And it's a line shot out to left. Let's see where it goes. And it's a one hopper to the fence. And 2 Tachis are going to score here. And 2 runs. And Ben Stasium with a one hopper to the wall out there and left for a stand-up double. Drives in 2 runs. So now Portland putting something together here in the bottom of the 5th.
Right fielder, number 27.
They got 3 runs. 1 out. Now batting number 27, Ben Sawyer. Pitch is up high, ball 1. No one warming up for Biddeford. Right across the plate for a called strike, 1-1. High and outside, 2-1. So it looks like this inning's getting a little away from Harriman out there. Outside, 3-1. And it's a ground ball. Shortstop picks it up, throws him out. But on the play, Stasium goes to third. Now batting number 10, Griffin Buckley.
Griffin Buckley.
So another runner for Portland, a chance at another run, just 90 feet down the line. And it's a called strike, drops over on the inside, 0-1. Outside, 1-1. And it's a ground ball. It's a fair ball. Third baseman picks it up and he calls him out. Bang, bang play over there. So after 5 complete innings, it's now Biddeford 9, Portland 3.
In the Portland 5th,
Top of the 6th inning, leading off for Biddeford is number 15, Will Harriman, in the first pitch. Inside, ball 1. And that's a scorcher down the line for a fair ball. Harriman into second, standing up with a double. Yep, that got by third base with laser effectiveness. Now batting number 3, Nick Lyons.
the left fielder, number 3, Nick Lyons.
And we're going to have a pinch runner. Number 6 is... So Harriman's coming out for a pinch runner.
The pinch runner at second base for the Tigers is number 6, Alec Dakota.
Alex Dakota. Just waiting for Don to announce it first so that I get it correctly. And the first pitch to Lions is a called strike, 0-1. Pitch is high, 1-1. In the dirt, 2-1. And we're going to have a, I think the pitch is calling for someone to come out. Wonder if he's hurt his arm or... But the pitcher is requesting someone to come out. And they are going to take him out. So I wonder, something happened to his hand. Yeah, he's looking at his hand. I wonder if maybe he's got a blister. So we're gonna have a new pitcher for Portland. I think it's number 24, which would be Donnie Tocci or Danny Tocci. Danny Tocci. We'll be back. All right, we're back. Now batting is number 3, Nick Lyons. And that pitch drops over. Nice pitch. 0-1. And he swings through that one. Self-preservation. And he strikes out. So I think...
Your attention, batting for Hale.
Batting for Hale is number 11, Cam Toomey. And he swings at a low inside pitch for a called strike. So I think with Lions, Tocci only threw 2 strikes to him because he had a strike on him from the previous pitcher for Portland. And it's a ground ball. First baseman doesn't pick it up. And no throw. So the Alex Dakota over to third base, and
number 7, Seth Perry.
And now batting number 7, Seth Perry. So Biddeford here with 1 out in the top of the 6th, with runners on first and third. Pitch is high, ball 1. Cam Toomey over at first, number 11. And it's a ground ball. Runner heads home from third to home, scores the run. Just watching the play over there because there would have been no play at the plate anyway. And the lead runner, Toomey, is thrown out at second, but Seth Perry now on at first, and the runner, Dakota, comes home to score the run. And it's a called strike. Swing and strike, 0-2. And it's a line shot. And nice play by the left fielder, drifting over to make the catch for the third out. But in the top of the 6th inning, Biddeford scores another run. So middle of the 6th, it's Biddeford 10, Portland 3. Bottom of the 6th inning, now leading off for Portland is number 2, Billy Barnard. And it's a called strike, 0-1. Fouled off to the left, 0-2. And it's swing and strike, strikeout. 1 down.
The left fielder, number 20.
Now batting, number 20, Jake Laranger. In the dirt, ball 1. In the dirt, ball 2. Called strike, 1-2, 2-1. In the dirt, ball 3. Called strike, full count. It's a line shot to the outfield. Right fielder drifts over, makes the catch. One down. Now batting, number 13, Max Brown. 2 down here. Outside, ball 1. Catches the outside corner of the plate for a called strike, 1-1. Ground ball. Second baseman scoops it up and throws him out for the third out. So after 6 complete innings, it's Biddeford 10, Portland 3.
After 6 innings complete.
Top of the 7th inning, leading off for Biddeford, number 14, Curtis Edgerton. And it's a fly ball. See where it goes. Just foul. 0-1 count. It's a line shot, base hit, out to left. Curtis Edgerton leads off here on the top of the 7th with a hard hit single. And it looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter.
First baseman, number 22, Connor Burnell.
Well, yeah, it's Carter Brunell who came in last inning. And he's back in safely. And it's back this way, foul. And he fouls that one back underneath the catcher. 0-2. I think maybe he got a little bit of dirt in his eyes from that ball hitting the dirt. Batter's box is a little beat up here from the baseball game, so some of that dirt splashes up. He wasn't going to swing on that, but he did take a late swing to and it's lined right past Tachi. He stuck his glove out, but by the time he got his glove down there, the ball was already past him. And sometimes when they're down that low, it's a self-preservation so you don't get hit in the shin or the ankle. So,
number 9, Matt Roussel.
Curtis Edgerton now on at second, Burnell at first, and now batting is number 9, Matt Roussel. And that's a line shot out to left. Let's see where this one's going. And it's off the wall. 1 run is in. And you can hear the Biddeford team hollering. That was a nice shot. That one went right off the, and that wasn't even the base of the wall. That was up the wall a little ways, probably 4 or 5 feet, but it was off the wall by Roussel. And he knocks in Curtis Edgerton for another run. And on the play, Carter Burnell goes over to third. So with nobody out, number 2, Austin Crowell, is getting a little bit of strategy from his third base coach. Not quite sure what that would be, but with runners on second and third. So it's now 11-3. Biddeford here on the top of the 7th. And the pitch is high. And Crowell ducks underneath it. Ball 1. And it's a ground ball scooped up by the third baseman. He throws over for the out, but on the play, Burnell scores and Roussel goes over to third. So that was a very, very productive out.
The pitcher number 15.
And now it's now batting number 15, Will Harriman. So if you're going to get it out, you got to run to score, and now the run is 90 feet away on third base. Pitch is high and outside, ball 1. It's now 12-3, Biddeford. Drops over the plate for a called strike, 1-1. So in this 7-inning ball game, Biddeford scored in every inning but the second. And that one's back this way, foul. 1-2 count. And that's a line shot, and it's gonna be caught. And it's a double play. I think not sure if the runner thought that was going to drop in, but the left fielder caught it, and he doubled Roussel off at third base. So in the middle of the 7th inning, it's Biddeford 12, Portland 3.
Biddeford 7th, there were 2 runs.
Here we go, bottom of the 7th. Leading off for Portland is number 24, Danny Tachi. Across the plate for a called strike, 0-1. And it's a shortstop gets it, but it was deep in the hole, so Tachi's on it first with a single. So the leadoff batter here in the bottom of the 7th, Tachi on it first. Now batting number 22, Sam Nope. Down low, ball 1. And it's a ground ball, and it gets through to right field. So, Portland here. First 2 batters in the bottom of the 7th are on. Danny Tachi down to second, Sam Nope on it first. And now back to the top of the order, number 9, Donnie Tachi, and we're going to have a visit to the mound. Let's see if there's going to be a pitching change or just a talking to. Looks like just a talking to, so we'll take a timeout. And the pitcher stays in. Everybody goes back to their base. Donnie Tachi steps in, and here we go. And the pitch is high, ball 1. And the pitch is high and outside, ball 2. Pitch is down low, ball 3. 1 pitch away from loading the bases. Called strike, 3-1. And it's a line shot just past the shortstop, and we're going to have a run come in. And so Portland here with 3 straight singles score a run, and now we got a visit to the mound, and I think this is going to be it. Second visit of the inning. Let's see who's coming in. It looks like the second baseman is going to come in and pitch, maybe. Let's see who that is. That would be Kieran O'Connor, maybe? I think it is. And will Harriman go to play second? Switch out? No. Yeah, maybe he's going over to play second. So we'll be back. Portland comes up with a run here. All right, so we had a switch. Kieran O'Connor went from second base to pitching, and the pitcher Will Harriman went from pitching to second base. Now batting is number 5, Ben Stasium. And the runner takes off. Here comes the throw. And the shortstop comes over to grab the ball in case the runner on third, Sam Nope, decided to come down to home plate, and he didn't. That was a heads-up play. Nobody out here, so now runners on second and third. And that pitch is outside. 2-0 count. Right across the plate for a called strike. 2-1. Up high, 3-1. And it's off the edge of the bat. Foul off the end of the bat. Went down the line. I did move the camera over because I could see that it was going foul. So it's a full count now to Stasium. Sam Nope at third. Donnie Tocci at second. And the pitch is high. He walks him. So bases are loaded. Tocci goes down to second. Now batting, number 27, Ben Sawyer.
Number 27, Ben Sawyer.
So, Portland putting on quite the threat here in the bottom of the 7th. They are down by 8 runs, but they got the bases loaded, nobody out. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Drops over for a called strike, 1-1. Up high, 2-1. Outside, 3-1. And I'm sure Sawyer's taking this pitch all the way. Oh, just across the knees for a called strike. You got to take it the way this pitch has been throwing the ball. Full count now. And it's a little ground ball. First baseman picks it up and makes the play himself, but on the play, Sam Nope comes in for the second run this inning. And Donnie Tocci goes down to third. Ben Stasium goes down to second.
Number 10, Griffin Buckley.
And now batting is number 10, Griffin Buckley, with 1 out here. It's now 12-5. Called strike, catches the outside corner of the plate, 0-1. Big hole over there. Third baseman is close to the bag. And this one's popped up. Let's see what happens. Right fielder makes a call in the catch, and no one's running anywhere. Nice play to the plate. One hopper to the catcher. So Portland down to their last out. Now batting number 2, Billy Barnard.
Shortstop number 2, Billy Barnard.
Inside, ball 1, 1-0. And it's a line shot. Nice scoop by the first baseman, and there's a run. He's safe. Here comes the throw. He's safe there too. 2-run score on that little dribbler down to first base. So Portland scores another 2 runs. heads up play by Stasium to continue on running. Now batting number 20, Jake Laranger. So now it's a 12-7 ball game. The pitcher for Biddeford didn't get over there in enough time. I think if he had gotten over there in enough time, he may have gotten the out. But Barnard hustled. That's hustle for you right there. You hustle down the line, anything can happen. It keeps this ball game going. And it's a called strike, 0-1. So Portland comes up with 4 runs here in the bottom of the 7th. 2 out, runner on. And it's a ground ball to third baseman. Nice scoop. Here's a throw, and there's your ball game. Portland put on a gallant effort to come back here, but it's just not enough. So Biddeford beats Portland today, 12-7. And we'll catch the handshakes, and thank you very much for watching Portland High School Baseball, Varsity Baseball, brought to you by the Portland Public Schools television station, TV 1302.
10 hits and 6 errors.
And we'll see you next time.
The winning pitcher was Will Harriman.